Satoshi, a new investor. My first real paycheck. Satoshi stared at the numbers on his screen, his mind buzzing. At the office, the air crackled with words like bull market and multi-bagger. His colleague, Priya, grinned, flashing her phone. Up 20% in a week on this one. The seed was planted. Satoshi wasn't just going to earn money, he was going to make it grow. A message flashed in a group chat. Rocket Pharma to the moon. Rocket, rocket. That was all it took. No research, no questions, just a powerful dose of FOMO, fear of missing out. With a few frantic taps, Satoshi moved a chunk of his savings and hit BUY. Here we go, he whispered, a nervous grin spreading across his face. The next day, the rocket fell back to Earth. A waterfall of red filled his screen. His investment was down 30%. Wham! The loss was a gut punch. The hot tip had burned a hole in his pocket. What? What did I do wrong? He stammered to the empty room. Humbled, Satoshi didn't quit. He studied. He discovered fundamental analysis. So you're supposed to understand the company, he muttered, reading about PE ratios, price to earnings, revenue and debt. The goal is to buy a great business at a fair price, not just a lottery ticket. He researched, quote, Bharat Consumer Goods, a company whose products filled his kitchen. Their financials were strong, debt was low, and sales were growing every year. Fundamental insight, a low PE ratio suggested the stock wasn't overvalued compared to its earnings. This looked like a solid, long-term bet. He invested, this time with a sense of calm. The stock grew slowly but steadily. A small profit, but it felt like $1 million. Now he wanted to understand the timing of the market. He dove into technical analysis, learning to read candlestick charts and track moving averages. The chart tells a story of supply and demand, he read, captivated. He spotted a pattern in next-gen tech. The stock price kept bouncing off a support level and was about to break a resistance ceiling. Technical insight, a breakout above resistance, combined with the 50-day moving average crossing above the 200-day, a golden cross, is a strong bullish signal. He placed his buy order. Suddenly, the market went haywire. News headlines screamed, global uncertainty, and his portfolio swung wildly between green and red. Beep, beep. The constant negative alerts were a drumbeat of anxiety. The urge to sell everything was overwhelming. He took a breath, closed the app, and walked away from the screen. My fundamental research was solid. The technical entry point was sound. This is just market noise. He decided to trust his analysis. Investor's wisdom. True discipline is sticking to your strategy when your emotions are telling you to run. Weeks later, the storm passed. Next-gen tech soared, blowing past his entry point. He sold a portion, locking in a handsome profit. He wasn't a gambler anymore. He was an investor. Looking at his growing portfolio, Satoshi smiled. The roller coaster was scary, but he was finally learning how to ride it.